Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. This is the second video I'm doing today. This one I'll make it a little bit shorter. The last one was a little bit longer. But this one's just a fun, silly one. This gal went viral on Twitter today. And this was posted by Marie Oakes, who was copying it from somebody else and copying it from somebody else. And this is, I guess, some sort of streamer woman. But I wanted to show this video because so many times, and again, whether you're TradCon or whatever, whether you just want someone else in your life, in every relationship I've been in, and I'll get to the video here in a second, in any relationship I've been in, and I don't even have a title, I don't even have a thumbnail made for this yet, but I'll have to figure something out. In every relationship I've been in, I'm the cook. That's just the way it's been. Now, sometimes the woman tries to cook, but unerringly, and I don't know why. I don't know if they get taken out to dinner all the time and they just eat, I don't know, mac and cheese out of a box, but I always seem to be the one that's really knows how to cook. And it's because I like food. I like being able, like this today for lunch, I had steak and corn and some rice because I'm on a diet. And I didn't have much rice. I'm keeping the carbs below 50 grams a day. And so, I can go out and I bought... right now, beef is kind of expensive, but I can still buy a pound of steak for $8.99, $10.99 when it's on sale. And if you go to a restaurant, you're going to get, a 16-ounce ribeye is going to be $16.99, $18.99, $24.99, plus your sides and whatever else. You're walking out of there at $30, or I can make it for myself 2 meals for, a quarter of that. So I cook for myself, and I like doing it. Well, this is a perfect example of why so many men really struggle with even the equality portion of it, just finding someone that can do as much as they do. And I'll ask you guys this, and I'll play the video here in just a second. I'll ask you guys this. What do you do if something catches on fire? Grease fire. I know what not to do, and that's throw water on it. I know you don't freak out. Usually you just stay calm, grab a dish towel. You might lose the dish towel, but usually if you flop it over the fire, within half a second, you might singe the towel a little bit, but it smothers it, no more air. If you have baking soda, which a lot of people say, oh, just grab some baking soda. If you have some on hand nearby, you just sprinkle that over it. Or the easiest way is you just calmly open a drawer where you've got your lids for your pots. You pull out a lid and you set it on there, count to 3 Mississippi, fire's out, and the worst thing you have to do is wash the lid. Well, this girl is cooking on a stream, and I want you to see what happens here. She's doing this for money, which makes it all the more unique. She's smiling. The pan is smoking. The whole place is filled with smoke. She doesn't know what here comes the freak out.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
Flailing oil all over the place.
Fuck. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do.
And she's asking for help on the live stream.
Help.
And then
I don't know what to do, you guys. Guys, I don't know what to do.
And that's it. Now imagine you're alone in your living room, even if you're on a stream or something. You got whatever she did here. I don't know what she's got in this pan, but no pan should ever, if that's steam, that's fine. But she pulled out a chunk of what looks to be meat or something that that is a charred, you guys can't see it very well. That is a black piece. That's charcoal at this point. It's shoe leather at this point. And the pan continues to smoke. So that's not steam. You don't steam steaks. She's burnt that. And of course the pan with heat and smoke can still burn. It flashes up and boof. And instead of relaxing and doing something, she swings the pan around, flailing oil out of it, almost starting a fire elsewhere. And all she had to do is put a cover on it and everything else. And what blows me away about this, if this happened in someone's kitchen, if you're just learning how to cook, I get it. This gal's literally streaming this crap for money. Because you can see here, she's got like birthday sub goals. Oh, guys, my birthday's in October. I want to be at 400,000 subs. Go. Who does that? It just seems so desperate for subs. And then over here, she's got like, if you do X amount of subs, you get pole dances and whipped cream challenge and all this other, which is, again, exploiting her body for thirsty males, which, even though this is cooking, obviously, she's still going to use her money to get, or her body to get money. I love the irony of it. But she can't cook worth a damn. And you know, there are stories out there. This is from Darling Academy, and they call this, I think, the apron, from the apron-clad army. And they talk about being a traditional wife. And I'm not even saying that people need to be a traditional wife. But if you look at this gal, like, she's not unattractive. She keeps herself relatively good shape, it looks like. She looks like she's probably in her late 30s. And I think she's the writer of this article. But she just goes through to say, hey, you know what? I'm not subservient to anyone. I'm not unequal to anyone. Yes, I let my husband kind of lead the charge in things, but we still talk about things, although he has, she didn't go so far as to say this, but the way she mentioned it, it's like it's a 60-40, 70-30 relationship, and I let him, you know, he's the strong man that has to handle the problems and the headaches and the issues and bring home the money, and all I do is take care of the kids and cook. And she's like, my life is easy, and it means more than when I had a job, and my life at home is easier than when I have an employer that's demanding things from me. And she enjoys her femininity. It's an interesting story. I'm not going to read through it because we're a bunch of guys and we don't care what trad wives think, really, as far as that kind of thing goes. But the whole point is that we hear so much that modern women are equal and they're better than men, and have any of you experienced any that are as good a cook as you are that aren't married? Now, I know some of you guys that are married say, my wife's a great cook, but how many of you guys that were in dating or have dated or have been in other relationships, how many times did your wife really cook a good dinner for you? I find, again, now I'm a little bit older, but I find in almost every relationship I've had, I either am the one cooking, or if she is going to cook me my favorite dish, I can even sit there and show them how I make it the way I like it. One of my favorites is fettuccine Alfredo. I got to get away from that because fat boy's getting fat. But I'll show, hey, here's the milk, here's the cream, here's how you heat it, sprinkle in the Parmesan, get it here, taste it, a little bit of salt, a little bit of this, taste it just right, and that's how you make homemade, Alfredo sauce or a Parmesan sauce. And here's the Alfredo, blackened chicken on top, boom. I can show it to them. They still can't get it right. And for me, this is one of the real reasons why I don't think women bring as much to the relationship as men. Obviously, there's income and a bunch, but women can make as much as men. And women want men to take over as many of the household chores as they do. But I've still yet to meet a good woman cook. And if you ever wonder what women cooks are like, this one's a streamer for money cooking. And this is what she turns out. I'll leave it there. I didn't want to do a long one, but I just wanted to show this because, again, this is a modern woman. Used to say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach and, full stomach, empty balls. Not anymore. Now it's like, I guess you get the empty balls part till you get married, and then they take that away, and they still don't know how to cook. Guys, if you're new here, join me over on betterbachelor.locals.com. You can become a supporter today for $5 a month, $4 a month if you do the yearly. I would appreciate your support. We'll leave it there. We'll see you in the next one.